Love, light, and blessings. It's Shamanic Awak Priestess here. And first and foremost, I have missed you guys on my main channel, posting on here. But it was a very busy and hectic week and time in my life. Especially because, for those of you that don't know, so to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that are newer to my channel, I practice Haitian voodoo. I do practice hoodoo, espiritismo, and things like that. But mainly I practice, Haitian voodoo. And basically, during this time of the year, well, it ended yesterday, but between October 31st, especially like closer to midnight, we start off the Fête Gede, and basically it is a 3-day celebration of ancestors. It is a time to petition the Gedes for things like health. Maybe you're having a dire financial need, spiritual protection, protection of family, justice when it comes to enemies and things of that nature. And the fact that they're also good for having more passion in a relationship, attraction, if you're trying to attract, a partner and things like that. I'm not going to say love really in the sense of like long-term relationships, things like that. No, more of a short-term or a spicing up, if you will, of love. So things of that nature, ancestral healing, things like that. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video and mute my phone. It was just like one of those spam calls. Anyways, so basically, those are the things that they rule over and things like that. They're protector of children. I mean, the list goes on. So basically, this starts on October 31st. So it was really beautiful this year. Now I have the memberships, which I'm trying to create more of like a spiritual community. If you've ever been interested in being part of a online coven, you can get that type of community at level 3 members. So at the witches level, we do meet up once a month, and the level 3 members were able to participate in the first day of Fête Gede and witness and be a part of that day one ritual. I do plan to do other fetes and things like that in the future with the level 3 members. So if you are interested in that, and we do have other discussions, there's other healing journeys I'm also going to be doing, and energy work with each level 3 members and things like that, and chit chatting. And there's just so much planned for the end of this year and next year, 2024. So we're creating a whole, movement and everything. So yeah, basically that's level 3. So you can just join, is at the description box of this video. But basically, Fegede October 31st, November 1st, and November 2nd. So the first day I allowed the members, for the first time ever, opened it up to people outside of my sociedad and immediate family. Halloween was kind of weird this year. It felt like on a weekday. So I knew it wasn't going to be the same as like it falling on a weekend where I can travel. I have kids that go to school and things like that. So this year was different. It was mostly people coming to my home and things like that. So I already have members telling me that some of their petitions have been answered. So I'm happy to hear that. I heard things like, people felt the energy, ears ringing, like, they felt the presence of the spirits. So that made me really happy. A lot of people said it was a beautiful and powerful experience. So, I had my children with me that first day and the channel members. And it was just great. Like, it was beautiful. And I prayed to the spirits, and, we did a beautiful ritual. At first we had like tech issues. The presence of the spirits was so strong that it was messing up my like ability to use like my Wi-Fi on my laptop. I literally had to like do it on my phone. And the ritual, we started a little bit later than I wanted to, the live stream, but everything worked out and it was beautiful. And sometimes that happens, like the spirits are so strong that they can mess up technology and things like that. So day one was beautiful. Messages, were given. I was told things like that. So it was a beautiful, beautiful ritual. Then on the second day, I had that was more private. Day 2 and 3 were private. And in day one, like I had, level 1, 2, and 3 members give me petitions, donate, because you always pay the spirits. The donations did not go to myself. They literally, the spirits were paid. You should always pay your spirits, whether you're petitioning them, doing rituals with them. Spirits like to get paid like human beings like to be rewarded for their hard work. Day 2 was the extended family. So I had people from New York and things like that, and Jersey come. I also had my older son. He stood for the 3 days of the Gede and took time off work to do that. And basically, I even had one of my children's partners come, and the spirits had beautiful messages for them. And the healings were given. There was a lot of healing, like in person energy healing and things like that. But I'm not going to say too much about that because I do value the privacy of others. But let's just say very life-changing healings and messages. Of course, there was spirit possession on day 1 and 2. Not only of myself, but other people in the day 2 rituals and things like that. In day 3, same thing, like we had like extended immediate family. It was a day of reflection. It was also a day of, kind of delivering divine justice, if you will. Some people will call it like the darker side of things. I don't really believe in that. I feel like it's a balance of things. So we ended day 3. Every day I was giving new offerings, new food offerings, new libations, and just refreshing their altars. And they just had like a feast for like 3 days. I do not believe in, nor do I give. And of course, you can do what you want. I've heard of things called like dumb, DUMB, like feast, where it's like there's nothing on the plate, it's an empty plate and you're eating by your spirits. In my culture, that's disrespectful. Like in my culture, we give the spirits real food, we give the spirits real money, we give the spirits real flowers. We don't do artificial flowers. I do not give my spirits crystals as offerings. My spirits need to eat. That's how they get their ashe. We're feeding them life, and that strengthens their purpose. We conjure them, we bring them into, sometimes we host them, we get possessed by them. So that's, voodoo is different from some of the, like a lot of the things I've seen online or in the YouTube, or at least the spiritual channels I watch. So I'm very traditional in that sense. So yeah, so basically that's what happened. It was beautiful, like I said, but I was physically tired. I was physically tired by the third day. And I went to bed early once everything was done and we closed everything out. And I slept and I woke up this morning refreshed. But there was a point where it was like hard to stand on my feet, hard to walk between the drinking, the dancing, and the celebration. It was like a 3-day party, so it was great. Again, I plan on doing more rituals in the future, as long as the spirit that is their feast day is okay with it. Some will not be okay with it, and some will be okay with it. So I will be posting that on my membership. So if you're interested in ever partaking in a Haitian voodoo ritual and things like that, be sure to join members at level 3. Level 2 members get readings, they get book reviews. We have a lot of teaching series on there as far as Odishas, crystals, angels. I mean, you name it, we're discussing, we're doing. So they have access to all my videos that I make. And then level 1 members, I do give you a daily card pull, as well as, as all the members. You're publicly posted, and they rotate between members, like, this thank you members on the messaging thing on my YouTube channel. So I want to thank all my members at all levels. so much for supporting my channel and content. I do download there at least 2 or 3 videos a week. I don't download on my main channel as much, but I do download on the members a little bit more consistently. Also, we have cartomancy series. I mean, just a bunch of things. We're going to be adding a new series as well at the members, which is going to be something called intuitive healing. Intuitive healing as far as like what we eat, how to edify our physical and spiritual bodies, and like eat for spiritual intentions. So if you're ever interested in like kitchen, spirituality, things like that, we're going to be having that new series as well on the members only. Okay, so that'll be a new series we're doing as well as more of a self-healing type of situation. Also, there's going to be a members poll on my members community page, and that poll is going to basically be I'm thinking of changing the time, so it's still going to be Fridays, but I'm going to have a vote because some people, I want to accommodate as many of the channel members as possible. So I'm going to give you more than one option for the evening meetings, and see which one is more plausible for others. And then the daytime meetup as well. I would be doing a poll on both. So be sure to look out for that. I'm going to try to have it posted by Monday, Tuesday of next week. So look out for that. We're also going to be having our meeting on November 18th. So make sure you participate in the polling because I'm not going to announce the exact times right now because depending on which time slot gets the most vote, that will be the new time that we'll be having the 2 meetups. Okay, so the daytime group and the evening group, and that's every last Friday. We're going to be doing it on we're going to be having the meetup on the 18th because of the fact that the last Friday falls close to some people celebrate. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving personally, but I know some people do. And so some people might be on vacations, going away to their families, and I'm aware of that. So we're gonna have the meeting a week before Thanksgiving. For those of you that celebrate Thanksgiving. The Spiritismo class, I'm going to send out the materials next week. So look out for that, the beginning of next week, Wednesday the latest. And the start date is November 15 of 2022. I've already sent out the emails for the 2 groups. So one is going to be a nighttime group, and then you have your daytime group meetups. Okay, so I will be also sending you guys the links so that you guys can attend the in-person live stream classes, okay? So that we're going to be doing that as well. As far as La Madama classes sale dates go, I am going to be basically postponing that class sale date. I was going to sell it during the Fête Gede, but I am not. I have some personal things I have to take care of, and I don't feel comfortable going too deep into that. But basically, I have some procedures I need to do. Well, I'm not doing it, but medical procedures they need to do. And so I'm going to be taking a few days off around this month. So kind of like recuperate and things like that. I want to be my best to my clients, and I also want to be best to myself. So I am going to be doing that. I've already like blocked out some dates for that, and things of that nature. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to sell the Madama classes November 30th, and that will be available at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you that are interested, put the money to the side, and hit the notification button on my channel. And that way, when I post a video saying, hey, the classes are for sale, you guys will be ready to do that. Okay. And the space will be limited. I cannot do as big of groups as I used to do. I had to do the same thing with the Peritimo classes. I'm doing half size of the group I used to do because that really pushed my readings back. And because I have to take some days off in November for some procedures that I'm going to be doing and stuff like that. I don't want to make too much of a wait time when it comes to my readings and things like that, as that is my main income, and it's my main job, is my full-time job. So the Madama classes will be on sale at the end of this month. But basically, that's really all I wanted to say as far as Fet Gede. It was beautiful. I want to thank everybody who gave money to the spirits. All money went to the spirit. You were not paying me, you were paying the spirits, you know. And I think sometimes people forget that, like, spirits don't work for free. In Haitian voodoo, spirits don't work for free. And Santeria, spirits don't work for free. So spirits deserve to get paid. And you shouldn't really be asking spirits for stuff or asking people to like do spiritual things for you, you know, without like trying to make some type of contribution. Like, even for myself, like, there's a common misconception, and I'll make like a deeper video about that someday. It's on my to do to make a video on. But basically, a lot of people think because I grew up in a tradition that my spirituality was handed to me and that I never made a financial investment, and that is further from the truth. Just like you guys have to pay for initiations, just like you guys have to pay for mentorship, I also financially invested in my spiritual path. You know, there's nothing in life that's free. You know, it's the reality of things. So in the same way that anybody else would have to pay for things, I myself had to as well. My mother had to, and so on and so forth. So spirituality is, you know, it's an investment. So I just wanted to like make that disclaimer, because I think a lot of people think that because I was in a family that practiced certain spirituality, that everything was just handed to me and that everything was given easy to me. But that's not the case. So I've worked hard for everything that I have, and I'm very grateful to the spirits, but I also did work for the things that I have. So don't ever feel bad if you have to like financially invest in mentorships and things like that, because we all do. That is kind of part of it. You know, not only paying the person, that person also pays their spirits, you know, and things of that nature. So hopefully that makes sense. Much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in a one-on-one reading with me, shamanic@priestess.com, shamanic@priestess.com. And thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys had a beautiful and wonderful Fet Gede. We literally did. It was just a beautiful and wonderful experience. Much love and light. Bye, guys.